Good morning from your favorite internet
Stay
uncle.
ready. You don't have to get ready. Get established. Let's go.
It's all fun and games until someone gets upset. Board and card games and the Black experience. All right? How we play cards and or board games helps maintain the social interaction of friends and family. How essential it is to retain the bonds in our relationships, and how easily it can go left if someone gets too emotionally involved in the game. From the triumphs of winning chess to the agony of losing in Uno, we will cover the spectrum of the Black experience in the card and board games. All right, so let's just go into it. So let me just ask y'all this: What did y'all like playing growing up? You know, when y'all was all together. I mean, I don't know if everybody had, a big family or not, but I know mine, I had a big family. But we like to play card games. So what did y'all like to play when y'all were growing up?
I'm from New York, so y'all know Spades was shit back in the day. Like New York, grown men was in the streets playing Spades. We played Tunk, 500, definitely Uno. Definitely Uno was, come on, I think if you Black and you ain't had Uno, smack your mama.
Definitely, yeah. I would say Spades, a lot of Spades, a lot of Uno. We even got to, like, my family, my nuclear family, we would play Monopoly, which you already know is a long game. Yeah. But we would play that. And my older sister, she taught us how to play backgammon. And for whatever reason, man, I cannot remember how to play that game right now.
I know that's right.
But it was fun, all our ace-a-deucey,
You know, it's crazy. I actually didn't learn how to play spades until I moved to the ATL, but we used to play a game called Crazy 8 growing up, and I Declare War. That was a big game in my household. But like Big said, when the family got together, we played Monopoly. And it got real crazy, man. Real crazy, boy. I'm talking about once you get on properties, man, I'm talking about arguments would brew over that Monopoly. But me and my brother played that Crazy Eights a lot.
I never played Crazy Eights. But it's one I forgot. We used to play Old Maid too. My dad put us on Old Maid, and definitely you cannot have some young kids in the house without teaching them I Declare War. They can play that all day long.
All day. Yeah. Okay, speaking of kids, I know y'all all got family, so I'm just gonna ask, have y'all instituted or even showed y'all kids how to play these games, or had
Definitely.
family time where y'all played with them?
Yeah, definitely. The funny thing is, everybody knows Spades is all a thing of really mind control to me when it comes down to Spades. Yeah, you counting cards, but it's mind control. Right. And like my brothers be on some OD with the Spades, and we was chilling, and my daughter was like, "Yeah, I could play." I was like, "Lilia, like, you sure you want to do this?" And she's all happy-go-lucky about it. I'm like, "Yo, they're gonna take it serious, so just pay attention to me, listen to me." But they got to her mind anyway, and she's sitting there nice and quiet, like, I don't want to do this no more.
It's funny that you say it's a mind game because it really is. It's a lot of unspoken, a lot of body language conversation going on between partners. Mm-hmm. It's a lot of psyching out, like mentally trying to.
Sir.
I mean, really, if you really gonna run the table strong, you got to take somebody's heart. They got to already be defeated, mentally before you go on for Spades. And it's amazing. I know some people when they get older, they haven't played Spades, and I'm like, wait, where you been? Like, this ain't no game you just try to jump in and just be a part of. You got to have some decades behind you to really be effective.
And you better have that backbone, because my first experience with Spades, I'm gonna tell you, put me down. put me down. The old heads was out there in their chairs, you know, got the little domino pieces on the side. And I just knew I was gonna be big thing. I'm a strategize this. I ain't gonna overbid. And did a double. We doubled our bid. He told me, you better get the up off my table. And I'm a little girl. You know what I mean? Like I'm a little girl. Like, how you gonna say that to a little girl? I'm looking at this man like, did you really just say, I want to call my mother right now? But hey, I sat at the grown man table. I got what I got.
Take this serious. Take this serious. You know.
Well, it's crazy. A lot of the old heads play big whist. I play both. I actually play both. I'm pretty good at both. But to get back to Raymond's question, in my household, Uno's a big thing with the kids, man. They love it, man. You know. My daughter has just recently learned how to play spades, and she got her feelings hurt. So,
you know what? That don't make no sense because she went. Look,
she went to A&T. Yeah, she went to A&T. But hey, bro,
she got blasted there way before coming home.
Wait, I think she played in college. I do believe she played in college, but when she came home, man, she got on that adult table. You talking about people that have been playing 30 years or more. Hey, it's a different beast, man. And then this is the thing. Everybody plays spades differently. And you know, house rule. If you whatever house you in, house rules. And you know, me, I play straight spades in my house. I don't play all the joker.
Yeah.
I play ace high. And you know, she wasn't ready for that, man. She wasn't ready for that ace high. She was asking me where to deuce a diamond, and no, we don't do that.
Oh man. So let me say, I know when we would play Monopoly, and we would play a lot of Scrabble. You know, because I still try to teach kids, you know, to keep the spelling real tight and learn some words. But that's a real competitive game, man. Scrabble.
No, it is. It is.
No, that's a very competitive game.
It can get real funny at times, you know, with some of the words, but it is, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
My 15-year-old gets real creative. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I guess when I had kids, occupying my dwelling, we just played Uno. It was serious because I like to make sure everybody had a handful of cards. You know what I mean? Anytime I got those doggone color changes, shoot, blam, y'all getting them. Ain't no slack.
Well, you know, even with Uno, man, the rules have changed. The new Uno game is not like when we played when we were kids, man. They done added a bunch of stuff, man. They got the card where you could take somebody's hand, and it's crazy, man. So, you know, I had to get up on the new rules, man, because they would give me the business with this new Uno.
Yeah.
But you see with the new Uno, they got the cards that are blink and they just write whatever they want to and all that.
Exactly. And I was like, what is this? You know, then my daughter was like, give me your hand. What?
Right. That's crazy. It's crazy.
Yo, but the funny one is them putting they got the draw 4, they had the draw 2, or they had the extra draw 4 on top to make you draw 8, right? And so I'm on Instagram and Uno, the official Uno site says, that is wrong. You are not supposed to be doing that. And somebody messaged them like, you're playing Uno wrong. Like, how you gonna tell Uno?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna tell you what really bugged me out. The whole stacking. So if an 8 is down and you got 5 8s in your hand, you could just drop all 5 of them. I'm like, God, dog, where'd that come from?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you, there's a game that was kind of new to us, probably about maybe 8 years ago. My older sister, we used to go to we used to all get together at their house down in Raleigh, and they bought this game to us called Phase 10. Y'all ever played Phase 10?
I've heard of it. I never played it.
Yeah. Phase 10 is it's a combination of kind of like Uno, kind of like Tonk and Gin, and then there's some other stuff in it because there's 10 phases. That's why it's called phase 10. So phase 1 will be like a pair matching and something like that. They gave you the rules. I can't break it down because I don't have the card in front of me. I should have pulled one. But they give you the rules for each phase. So when somebody closes out, whoever closes out first, that ends the phase. So then as the game continues, it's a race to get to 10.
Gotcha.
Or whatever number you want to get to.
I don't totally remember the rules of the game, but I'm gonna tell you, just to give y'all the Black experience as far as cards and games and all that. The way I played phase 10 or learned about phase 10 is I'm sitting there having dinner with my ex-husband and his wife. So the one thing about games and cards is it's gonna bring a family together, blended, estranged, it don't matter. The one thing about them games as far as social ability is it's gonna bring y'all together.
Yeah.
And it don't matter what game it is.
True D.
Yeah.
Power in those games.
It can bring you together, or it can separate you.
I mean, because that's the thing. We all like to talk trash. So that's when people get it in, that's when somebody feelings gonna get hurt. That's why
I got a poker story. So and Raven was in the ATL then. He was every Sunday night we used to play poker. So the relationship I was in at the time, it was held at the lady that I was dealing with home. So we at the house playing poker this one night, and she keeps going all in and losing. So it messes up the game. And one of my other partners, he would go ahead and vouch and give us some coins to get back in the game every time she went all in and lose the game. So I say to her, I was like, yo, what you doing? And she blurts out in front of a room full of men, why you being so sensitive? And I was like, the whole room got quiet. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, excuse me? He was like, yeah, why you acting like a little punk? I said, look, first of all, stop talking to me. She said, no, I want to know why you acting like a little punk in front of all my homies now. Everybody quiet, looking down, looking around the room. They ain't trying to look at her. So I said, go on, chill with that one more time. And she said, no, I really want to know why you being so sensitive. So, that B word came out my mouth at that point.
What you call a beast? No, I'm just joking.
But you know what I'm saying? I mean, that's supposed to be my lady at the time, and she going in on me because she messing up the game. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, was it money involved?
Not no real money. I mean, I think we were playing for some little change. Maybe we had some dimes or nickels on the corner. It wasn't no real money. But the fact that she kept messing up the game because we were trying to play, and then my partner letting her back in. Let's let her back in the game. Let her back in the game. This is her house. Let her back in the game. Man, but that night right there was all bad. We blew up the whole game. Everybody got in cars, went home. It might have messed the relationship up.
That was your blessing. That was your blessing, probably, because if she's calling you sensitive, that was your blessing.
No doubt. It ended up being a blessing, but that was crazy.
Yeah.
Coming up, we used to play. Shout out to my longtime Spades partner, Rob Earls. We took many tables together. We probably could sit down. We ain't played Spades together in probably maybe 15 years. We could still walk in a room together and still do that thing. I bet.
I would love to get you and Rob on the table with me and Nico. I would love to do it, bro.
Hey, bro, it ain't nothing but a thing.
I would love to do it.
It ain't nothing.
Yo, my boys in New York, if they lose, they burn the whole deck. It's just like God hadn't trashed that. Just don't need to touch that deck no more. That's a tainted deck, yo.
Yeah. Shoot, I remember when I was in the Corps, and it was this I forgot the Spanish chick that I used to play cards with. But boy, we used to cheat our ass off. And Cause we just had that connection there, you know what I mean? Cause we knew we were doing what each other was doing, and we be running the table. We just be running the table and shit. We be like, yeah, they can't touch us. No.
Oh, that's what I love about Spades, yo. You get in their mind. You could do anything on that table. You be so illegal.
Mm-hmm.
And just if you keep the game moving fast enough, they ain't gonna be. It's like. What was?
They can't catch you.
Nah, well, you know how big my mouth is, so you know I'm pissing everybody off because I'm talking much smack. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And people just want to shut me up, and then they stop paying attention to the game, and I'm running it, baby, running it.
Yeah. All right. Tameika, since you mentioned Tonk, any of y'all really got into Tonk like that? You know,
man, I ain't played Tonka in years, man.
It's been a minute to play Tonk, but we used to play that hard, man. Tonk, Jen.
Shoot.
Like he said, Crazy 8. Me and my sister, we stayed playing cards. You get that brown liquor and a deck of cards. Shit. Get up on the table.
And you know it's crazy when we were underage and we were doing some stuff we shouldn't have been doing. Boy, I know, we couldn't afford much, so it'll be that Wild Irish Rose for us. You know, and we get that in us and start playing some on cards, man. I remember my dad worked at night, a lot of times, so we would have the house to ourselves, and everybody be over there, man. We be playing Crazy 8 or I Declare War. Drunk as teenagers, man. It was crazy.
I want to shout out Mr. Lewis Dunbar, that stayed out the Herm, basketball legend.
That's my dude. That's my dude.
And most Tonk playing this money taking this dude that I ever know. Because every time we come over there, here we all, 17, 18, whatever, got our little bit of change. We didn't scrounged up, come to the house playing him. He got there, going running the table. Get off the table, god dog. He just taking all our money. I'm like, God dog it, man. You thinking you trying to come up that day because we were playing Tonk, like I said. And every time he run every time and just be taking our money. I was like, gosh, dog.
Hey man, not to go left, man. Lewis was playing ball up into his 60s, wasn't he? Like late 50s. It was crazy. He was truly a street legend. That's my man. Shout outs to Lou. Yeah.
No doubt. All right.
He's still with us?
No, he passed away.
Oh.
That's why I said, But yeah. Okay, let's move on. Have y'all any of y'all play Life?
Yeah,
of course,
of course.
I know we didn't mention that.
Of course, man.
Oh, I'm gonna tell you one we used to that really got real competitive back in the day. Operation would get crazy competitive.
You know what's crazy is when I was in college. I was never a smoker, but my partners would get high and I would get drunk, man, and we would play Operation, and every time we buzzed, we would have to take a shot, man. I'm talking about it got real, bro. It got real.
Operation, man.
That funny bone was a mug, man.
Oh, man, that was the one, bro.
Yeah, because you had to squeeze. You had to squeeze it just a little bit, and then open it just a little bit. Get the little thin part of the funny bone, and then pick it up all gentle. Like you had to strategize that.
I'm going to buy Operation today and play with the family. Y'all done took it back. I think I'm gonna go up the street to Target and grab that today.
Yo, my mom's gave us Simon Says.
Yeah.
What's that one?
That was another college game. Simon Said that was another one. That was crazy.
That's that one where it said like the lights. It had
the colors. The colors. You press whatever color corresponds in the light.
Yeah, man. Yeah. And then that thing speed up on you, bro.
Yeah. My sister had that down pat though, because my mom had bought it for her, and you would see her. She'd be like, as soon as I saw I get it, I couldn't even do it.
Hey, that's what's up, man. Hey, y'all bringing back some memories, man. I forgot all
Yo,
about Simon
because
Says.
that's what we had as in our childhood. We had games. Like
Exactly.
we had an Atari. We had an Atari, but like we got robbed. So our Atari was gone, and you couldn't just go out and keep buying Ataris back then. Like,
Yeah.
get out of
Yeah.
here. Yo, so all that PlayStation, all that video game stuff wasn't for us. And after the lights came on the street light came on, you couldn't be outside. So get your in here, get some cars, get some Simon Says, get your Rubik's Cube, do whatever you want to do,
Exactly.
but be in the house.
That's exactly what. That's what I'm trying to bring about. Just let everybody know. This is how we came up, and how this is something that connected us as family and friends. So we all got to let them know that, hey, there is things that you can do to have fun other than just, okay, you staring at a screen, or just hey,
Yeah.
doing
Well, if you
whatever.
notice the restaurants, if you notice Chili's, what I like about Chili's and all the other ones, they got the little monitor thing right now. So
Right.
when you sitting at the table, you could actually play all the little old games on this monitor thing. And me and my family do it because it's funny as crap. Even they got the word games,
Right.
everything. So if you don't have games in your house, like, we've gotten away from eating at the table together. Everybody's in their rooms, everybody's on their phones, and they got the individual games. You gotta get something that keeps y'all together and
That's
keeps you smiling about it.
There are games that kids used to play outside. I mean, you had the girls with the jacks.
Oh, yeah.
And the
Hopscotch.
I'm glad you mentioned
the
that.
hopscotch.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
had the double dutch.
Dutch.
And I know this might sound weird, but as a kid, I know we came up with a game called curveball. And the way it worked is we used to stand on the opposite end of the street, one person on one side, I was on the other side.
Yeah.
And you would have to hit the curve and make the ball come back to you. So that's the type of creativity we used to have as kids. Just come up with stuff when we're outside, just different games. It wasn't
because
We
always
used to
about
have they had tops. The guys in New York had tops. Where they put they fill the bottle tops with gum or stuff or something, and then you had to pluck it and hit hit the other man's top or whatever. Yo, they just
that's
created
something like
shit.
marbles.
It's like marbles. Yeah.
Yeah, almost like marbles. Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. But everybody had marbles.
Yeah.
They created their
Yeah.
own.
You got to make your own thing.
Gotta
So-
make your own.
It's like
So-
table football.
Yep, exactly. The table football.
Yeah. Well, we did that in school,
We did it at school. We did it at home. Yeah, that was crazy. You make the little football out of paper, and that was dope. You had to kick the field goal if you scored a touchdown.
Yeah, you got when because what it is,
slide it,
you slide it, and if you got to make it so it don't go over the table, because if it go over the table, then you lose your gum.
Yeah.
Then the next person go. But if you get it like right at the edge of that table, then you score it.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So
man.
yeah, that's it.
Stuff, man, from tic-tac-toe, then it went to SOS.
Hey man, I will tell you, man. Checkers used to get heated too, bro.
Ooh, I was about to mention that, but yeah,
That checkers used to get heated, man. You know what I'm saying?
You can't double jump me. You can't go backwards.
But that's what I used to hate, because it's somebody that I would play somebody that do that. I mean, they go as soon as they get king, they run that thing.
Yes,
Like,
sir.
what the? Come on, man. Gosh.
That's why you can't let them get king.
Exactly, because the king can do whatever it want to. It go backwards, sideways.
Run the doggone board. Yeah, dang it. See.
Man, boy, we used to play that checker. That Connect 4 used to be a beast too.
Ooh, I was gonna say that too.
I never got no Connect 4. I never got that.
I got that in the back right now.
Hey, listen, Connect 4 used to be a beast, boy. You mess around.
That's a game you could really talk some trash in that, boy.
That was me and Terry, man. That was our game.
Yes.
And before we got into Contra. I don't know if y'all remember Contra.
You talking about the video game. I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Now, the one thing I did enjoy when my kids got the video game or the Wii or whatever was Family Feud. When they put that Family Feud on the Wii, oh, forget about it.
Yeah, I used to play that with the fam. We used to get together the whole family got together. We used to play that on the Wii.
Yes, sir. That Family Feud be the best thing in the
Yeah.
world.
That was pretty hot. That was pretty hot as far as a family video game. I must admit.
Yeah, I haven't played that one.
Well, it was on the Wii when it came out. So
Yeah, it was on the Wii when it came out. I don't know if it's
Wii,
on any of the Xbox or anything, but I enjoyed that one.
I mean, now adult games, you got that taboo. It gets a little chippy when you start playing taboo. You know what I mean?
Categories.
Yeah.
I've never played that.
What?
Oh
man!
You talking about look? You get a room full of adults. You get a little alcohol moving around,
and you play taboo.
A lot of attitude jumping. Split the room in half, ones and twos, and it gets crazy.
Okay, I gotta try that.
But it's. I mean, you talk about having a good time.
Oh yeah,
that's a good time.
So it can't be just me and the girls though, right? It can't just be me and the girls.
But you need two teams. It can
be.
It's saying the more people, the better.
The more people, the better.
It is. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Because you got.
If it's just me, Jennifer, and Nikki, I don't sound like.
Nah, that ain't over. Really.
Oh, y'all be too inebriated to be worried about.
It's probably a good game with at least 10 people, 5 on each team, at least. But you can go bigger, Okay. But and that's either one taboos categories, even like Pictionary. What's the other? Win, lose, or draw is kind of like Pictionary, right? And so you got all these different variations of charades, pretty much.
Yeah, like the what am I? My kids had the ones where they put the card up, and you supposed to describe it, and they supposed to say what they are according to the card or whatever. That was cute. My daughter went and sat on my husband's head just to prove she was a hat one day. Like, I was just like, oh my God, I don't know what y'all doing around here.
Yeah. Okay. All right, because since we going into these adult games, chess. Anybody here play chess?
I want to learn, man.
I play chess. I mean, I haven't played in a few years, but big strategy game, man.
Yes,
big on strategy, man. I mean,
that's a mental game too.
Chess ain't one of those games you just gonna be talking and playing. You know what I'm saying?
It depends on how you play now, because some people play fast. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, that's true. Chess is the stare down game, like. You make that move and it's a real move. You look at that person like, well, then what you gonna do? Type action. So yeah, I'm not a great chess player, but I do play.
Yeah, too long and too intimate for me. I don't want to stare in your face, and I don't want to be here. But let's get this over.
But see, I mean, I enjoy it because it's just it just puts you in a mood where you just you really putting yourself into it and thinking about it, but like I said, it depends on the player that you're playing against. It's like if that person is not as learned in it, it's like it ain't really a game.
Yeah, you got a person with ADHD. It ain't for you either. Like me, okay, what's in my refrigerator? Do I gotta go to that's my king? I don't want that now. So that one ain't for me.
All right. Okay. Well, like you was mentioning dominoes. Anybody play dominoes?
Man, who didn't play dominoes coming up, man? You know what it is, man. If you ain't slapping bones, then you ain't doing nothing, bro. Yeah.
Right. I've never gotten so deep into it where I have to smack it on the table and all that stuff.
You ain't play dominoes.
What?
Yeah.
You ain't play.
You ain't really played.
Yeah, you ain't played. You got it.
Especially you.
That last one, you won. You're like, I'm gone. I'm done. That's it.
I done seen tables broken over dominoes. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
Broken and flipped over.
I'm talking about for real. I'm talking about straight go through the center of a table.
Yes.
That's exactly why I will not really do it. No, sir. Like, do not. Like, when I tell y'all I got issues and then you bang, I might reflex and hit somebody. Like, it's certain stuff I don't play, you know, and it's good reason. So even with spades now, I cut back on that because
I know you. Yeah. I know
Well,
you've been. I know you've been. I know
I'm putting that card on my forehead in spades. I know that card that you can't do nothing about. It's going right there.
Man, right. And that's how my brothers be doing it. Oh, I know what you about to put. Don't worry, I got this card right here for you. I know what you about to play. I'll be on something.
I be.
You hold that card up and say, "Don't do it. Don't do it."
I do when I know it's the person that's gonna go right behind they're gonna go after me. I be like, look, man, you really want to do that? I just put the cards. I let him see that card. So you really want to do that? You don't.
I hold that thing in the air. Don't do it.
Dominoes is definitely one. Please don't smack no white pieces at me. Don't smack no white marble pieces at me. What if you hit my knuckle with that thing? Like, look, no, I can't. It's too aggressive. It's too aggressive.
Really?
Don't sit at the table.
Really? I mean, you saying something too aggressive?
You said it's a black.
All people want to be talking about something too aggressive. Okay.
Ooh.
Okay. I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are the games.
No doubt.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I know the double dutch. The double dutch, like I think my skin was too pale, so I never got double dutch. I just want all the ladies to know, whoever does know how to do double dutch, I hope your ropes get tied up.
Yeah, right.
Just saying.
They wouldn't let you double dutch.
No, I couldn't. I didn't have my feet. I don't know. I can't dance.
Okay.
I ain't got no rhythm. So I guess, if you can't dance good, you can't do double dutch. That's what I'm assuming.
Well, I remember growing up when we used to have recess. The girls, that's what the girls would always go and do. They would double dutch, 4th, 5th, 3rd grade, and most of us would be playing kickball or dodgeball.
Yeah, my sister was part of a double dutch team in New York. Yeah, like she was good.
Nice.
I was nothing. I couldn't do nothing but watch. That's it.
They're serious. They were serious about that.
It takes some good footwork. It takes some. You got to lock in. But that's pretty dope. I done seen. That's still. It was a video I sent out the other day. I saw with this. I ain't gonna say she was old, but she was older. Probably close to 40, and these girls were playing, and she jumped in there and she killed it. She absolutely killed it. Check your inbox because it might be in one. It might be in y'all's inbox. I sent it out to a lot of people, man. I thought it was real dope. She killed it, man. She represented for the Gen X.
I know that's right.
Okay. That's what it is. That's what it is.
Yeah. All
Atlanta.
right.
So is there any game specific to Atlanta that you ain't seen nowhere else?
Nah, I mean, just here in Atlanta, I mean, it's pretty much the same as it is in any other hood. I mean, they play the same games. I mean, Tonk is real big here. I will say that. You can go anywhere and you'll see somebody playing Tonk. And Spades, of course, is huge here. But the dice game is popping everywhere. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, that's it.
We know that's gonna be a game that's in the hood for years and years to come.
Yeah. But outside of that, man, I mean, it's just like back home. I mean, it's nothing different. Nothing different. It's funny how you can go state to state and you go to the hood. I remember moving to Atlanta, and the first thing I wanted to do was find the hood. And you find the hood, and the lingo may be a little different, but the actions are the same.
And the car, the candy painted cars, and with the characters.
I mean,
I went left.
Now, I mean, that's another show. But and I don't want to get into all of that.
Yeah, it is.
But it was an adjustment moving further south, and coming from Virginia is interesting because I call it a middle state, and what I mean by that is people say it's a southern state, but you got that different flavor depending on where you live in VA. You know, you had that northern flavor and then you had that southern flavor. And, you know, it's crazy because just like I remember, like, just the lingo here in ATL was very different for me. And I just remember, like, coming from there, my word was I don't say every, I say That's a Virginia thing. Every day. And people would look at me like I was crazy, but there was a lot of things they would say. And I'm not going to get into it. I'm not trying to take the show left. But it was a cultural bridge when I moved here that I had.
I can relate. Trust me.
Oh, well, yeah.
To Virginia, I cried going to school with y'all. I cried a lot of days. I'm just going to say. That culture shock is a mother jumper.
Yeah, it is. It is. And I get it.
But like you said, the one thing about it is it's something that's universal no matter where you go. And that family fun time, that family friends fun time definitely is it.
Yeah.
Your cookouts with your cards and your brown liquor. Yeah.
All right. Thanks again for watching our show. If you like this week's episode, check out these here. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. And hit that bell notification, because that bell notification lets you know when there's an up and coming episode. So until then, peace.